The lowly bathroom valve. These are great until they break or they stick, which is even worse. So before you grab that wrench and tear it off the wall and cause yourself some more trouble, I'm going to show you some secrets I've learned over the years, and I hope you enjoy this video. So you're going to need some basic tools to do this job. First, you're going to have a towel. Second, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. Next, a can of WD-40 or something similar. And last, one of the secret ingredients, a bowl of boiling hot water. So don't do this yet until I show you in the video so you know how we're going to use it, because you're going to want it good and hot. So the way this works is I recommend that you follow my steps in order. Don't stop halfway through and then try to start messing with the valve. Just do what I show you, and by the end of it, I think your valve's going to work just fine. So the first thing to do, take that Phillips head screwdriver, and what you're going to do is put it in the center screw, and you're just going to try to make sure that that screw is tight. That screw has to be tight, or else nothing else is really going to work right. So for our next step, we're going to need that bowl. So you're going to want to fill that with boiling hot water, either from like a kettle or something real hot. Don't burn yourself, wear gloves like I am here. And then take a small towel, or even better, this is just an old sock I'm using. You're going to soak that in there, get that good and hot, and then you're going to take that and lay it right on top of the valve. So this is only going to work on cold lines, which is what you've got in a toilet. Obviously, if you're doing this on valves underneath a vanity or a sink, you can have hot and cold. This won't really do you any good on the hot water line. But on cold water lines, many times you have mineral buildup, and a lot of times a little bit of heat can help. So this is really easy to do. I'd recommend that you put this on, let the sock stay there for about 5 minutes so that the heat gets in there. But again, don't mess with the valve yet. We're going to go on to the next step. So you're going to take that can of WD-40 that I showed you earlier, and what you're going to do here is you're going to spray a bit of WD-40, but not all over the valve. All you need to do is spray this on the joint between the valve stem and the body, and you can see that here. You're going to spray a liberal coating, and that's what that rag or the tissue is for underneath, to pick up any excess. So spray a little bit here, and then when it's done, you're going to leave that for about 5 minutes. Longer is fine. A lot of times I'll leave this for even an hour and kind of move on to something else until I come back. All right, last step. So let's see if we can get this valve going. So don't just unscrew this valve like you think you would. What you want to do is actually try to close the valve just a little bit. Give it a little push now, and hopefully with those earlier steps, you're going to get some movement. So that means you're going to turn the valve clockwise or to the right. So wiggle it a little bit to the right, and then what you're going to start to do is slowly go to the left. And then go to the left a little bit, go back to the right, and you're going to go back and forth. The reason you do this is because obviously if it's stuck, there's mineral buildup or there's something in there. So hopefully the earlier steps loosened it up a bit, and then you're going to keep going, and then at some point you'll be able to finally smoothly turn the valve, hopefully, and you'll start unscrewing it, and you should hopefully get some movement. So I hope this video was able to give you some help and maybe freed your valve like it has many times for myself. Hopefully saved you some aggravation. You didn't pay anything for it, so I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe for future videos. And if you liked it or didn't like it, certainly comment in the bottom.